Another simple, easy, quick beginner project, making a one-piece headband. I will need one piece of main fabric. So we've got our 5-inch elastic, our 10-inch fabric. We've got the little elasticated bit, which just finished headband. Hi guys, welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you are new to the channel. Today we are going to get on with another simple, easy, quick beginner project. That tends to be what I've been doing just recently, easy beginner projects. And today is exactly the same. We are making a one-piece headband. I wear headbands all the time, so I do make these quite a lot because I like to just get them to match my outfits. So it's just a one-piece simple headband. It has a little bit of elastic at the back, and we do cover the elastic with the same fabric just to elevate it and make it look a little bit more professional. So yeah, let's get on. So guys, for today's project you will need this long piece of fabric. This is 20 inches by 4.5 inches. You will need the second smaller piece of fabric, which is 10 inches by 2.5 inches, and you will need a small piece of elastic, which is 5 inches. So basically this second piece of fabric is double the length of the elastic. So 5 inches for the elastic means that the fabric is 10 inches, because this is what we will use to cover this, just to make it look a little bit prettier. That will make more sense when we come to it. Okay guys, first things first, we need our smaller piece of fabric. We are simply going to fold that in half so that the right sides are facing each other. Give that a little press down. And we are simply then going to stitch from one end to the other. So stitching from here all the way along to this end. Okay guys, once we've stitched that and we've cut off those loose threads, it's now time to turn this right side out. Okay guys, once you've turned it right side out, it can be a bit fiddly. Just use whatever tools you can. I always have my chopstick to hand because it's great. Next stage is to thread our elastic inside here. So I have this cute little tool. I don't know if you can see that. So I just clip this onto the end of the elastic, and then you push down that just to secure it, make it nice and tight. And all you simply do then is feed this through your fabric. So go through one end, come out the other end, and then just simply pull it through. But you don't want to lose this end. So what I tend to do is I find the end of the elastic with the end of my fabric and I pop a little clip on it just to make sure I don't lose it. And then that way I can pull the rest of it through like so. You can take that off now and pop another little clip on again just so I don't lose that end. And then there you have, just twist it a little bit, there you have the little piece of elastic that will go around the back of the headband. So it just makes it just look a little bit nicer than having a piece of elastic. So just make sure your elastic isn't twisted inside, it's all nice and straight. You've got your two ends there. All we need to do now is to secure that. So we are just simply going to stitch down each end to make sure the fabric and the elastic are nice and secure together. So let's do that. So guys, with the ends, I just tend to just fold them in just to make it nice and tidy and easy to stitch. Hi guys, I'm so sorry, rookie error, I forgot to take it off hyperlapse mode. Basically all I'm saying is don't forget to sew back and forth a few times across them end pieces, and right now we can put this to one side as we don't need it just yet, but we will come back to this later. So guys, we're now onto our main piece of fabric, which is the longer piece of the two. We're going to do exactly like we did before. We're going to fold this in half, right sides together, just as we did earlier, just so those ends are nice and neat. Give it a quick press with your finger, and we are going to stitch all the way from one end right the way down to the other. If you want to make it easier, just pop a few of these little clips on just to keep it all in place and to stop the fabric from moving about. Okay guys, so we are all clipped and ready to go. So let's take it to the machine and get this sewn up. Okay, so that's all done. We just need to obviously cut off these threads at the end again. You may have noticed I did do a little back stitch either side, and I have sewn about 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. Okay guys, so we've got our main piece of fabric now. What we want to do now is get that seam in the center, and we want to open it up, and we want to make it as flat as possible. So you can use one of these just to flatten it, or even finger press it, but I'm actually going to run it up to the iron just upstairs to make sure that's nice and flat, nice and pressed, and that will just avoid any lumpy, bumpy bits when we turn it right side out, so it'll be nice and seamless. So guys, I am back. I've ironed this. I'll let you see a little bit closer. If you can see there, I've just ironed that seam flat, so that runs all the way along. And as I say, it just avoids any lumps and bumps when we turn it right side out. So that's what we're about to do. We need to do, just like we've done before with the smaller piece, we now need to turn this right side out. So let's do that. Okay guys, so we are now right side out. I've run upstairs and give that another little press just so it's nice and flat. As you can see there, the seam is all nice and flat, and we are now ready to start piecing this together. Okay guys, now we need to start piecing all of this together. So we've got our main piece of fabric, we've got our piece of elastic. We now need to attach this to this. So the first thing we will do is just simply fold over that end. So fold that over, take your elastic, and we're going to place that. Place it that way. I'm going to place that way, just about 1 inch in. Then we're going to fold that fabric over, fold that side over, and pin to secure. So it should look like so, and when you turn it back that way, it's all nice and neat, because that's the bit that will be on show. So all we're going to do now is repeat this process on the other side. So once again, fold over that edge. It is a little bit fiddly guys, but it's very easy. Now we're going to bring the elastic over to this side, but what you need to do is turn it sort of under. So you don't want to attach it that way. You need to just fold it under and attach it that way. So we've got that there, we're folding it in, and we are clipping to secure. So both ends are folded in, so on the inside it looks like that. The side that we will see, the outside, will look like that. So all we're going to do now is stitch back and forth across these ends to secure. So let's take this to the machine and get sewing. Okay guys, so we are all sewn up now. All we need to do is obviously snip off all these loose threads. Let's get rid of all of them. And then we are done and we can have a little look, see how it fits. So we are all snipped and there is our finished headband. So as you can see, we've got the nice flat front bit. Then at the back, we've got the little elasticated bit, which just gives a little bit of room for manoeuvre. So that's the complete finished headband. So let's pop it on, see what it looks like. Ta-da! There we have it, guys. There is our finished headband. I don't know if you can see it properly there. So it fits nice and snug. I can't really show you the back, I don't think, but the back, as you can see, it's just got the elastic under the back, but it's actually nice because it's covered, so you don't see, so when you part your hair, you don't see the white elastic at the back, so it's all nicely covered with the fabric. So yeah, fits me perfect, nice and snug. There is room to manoeuvre it a little bit if you feel you need to, but that's it. That's our headband. And of course you can make these in whatever fabric you like. So that is it, guys. That is today's headband done and dusted. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you managed to follow along. I know it can be a bit fiddly towards the end there, especially as we start piecing it all together, but it's really quite simple. It's just a little bit fiddly, so please do persevere. If you did like this, then you may like some of my other videos that I've already put up, so please do go take a look. I am really going to work hard this year on YouTube because I love filming, I love editing, I love recording the process of how I make things and sharing it with others. I just think it's a really brilliant thing to do and I thoroughly enjoy it. So that's going to be my mission for this year. So please do go check out my other videos. Please hit that subscribe button, like, share, follow, all them good things. And yeah, hopefully I will see you back here shortly. But until then, guys, mwah, I'll see you soon. Have a good day. Bye.